Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What a pleasure. I'm so excited that you accepted my call. How you doing?
All right, how old are you?
I am 26.
All right, well, we're talking about older women are mad about this dating situation.
Well, listen, I'm single and I have a hard time finding a good man right now. I am single. I'm a homeowner. I have no children. I'm 26.
Okay.
I believe I'm attractive. I believe I'm friendly. I'm nice. So I don't know why I don't got this ring yet.
What's wrong? What's some of your flaws?
My flaws would be, well, shit, I don't know. I'm telling you about myself.
What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I am your host, Richie Rich, bringing you another video today. This video, delusional modern woman thinks she's perfect, but for some reason can't get a man. Before we get into it, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave your comments below because you know I read those comments. Chain kick the intro, and let's get into this video. Rolling by trike. Here we go.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
Well, I told you about the topic. You just jumped into what you want to talk about.
Oh. Excuse me.
And then you're going to say you're having a hard time finding a good man. I let you do that for a reason.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, well, I'll tell you about myself.
What's wrong? What's some of your flaws?
Well, I am submissive, but I'm not going to submit to just any man. Like, I need stability. I don't, and you know, at my age now, I'm 26.
Okay,
and
what's some of your flaws?
My flaws would be,
Do we need to repeat the question a third time?
well, shit, I don't know. I'm telling you about myself.
No, you told me about your positives. Tell me about some of your negatives. Tell me something about some of your flaws.
Crickets again.
I don't know. I guess that maybe someone who's dating me would be able to tell you what my flaws are.
You should be able to tell me what your flaws are.
I'm not perfect. But I can't just point out anything that's wrong with me.
You're not perfect? Really? Really?
That's part of the problem right there.
That's my flaw.
I just said part of the problem. I mean, you're not perfect, but you can't tell me your flaws. But you told me everything that you think sells you. Okay, cool. What are your flaws? You can't name one thing?
I'm being honest. I feel like someone who may be experienced with me can tell you what my flaws might be.
Your experience with you.
I am experienced with me. I'm telling you what I feel like. Well, shit, what am I saying, actually?
Exactly. At 26 years old, you know you. You should know you. You should know you well enough to know.
And I'm explaining that.
Stop.
So listen to
me.
me.
No. See, that's another one. I've already pointed it out to you initially. Don't do it again. You're not going to talk over me or none of that stuff because you should know things that you need to improve upon.
So what I'm saying is, what I have had conflict with relationships is submission. Now, I am so willing to submit. Okay, I'm a very naturally submissive person, but I cannot submit to a man who just doesn't have it there together. So that's my problem.
What does that
They
mean?
tell me that
What does that mean? What does that mean?
So I'm argumentative.
No, no. Hold on. He doesn't have it there together. What does that mean?
So for me, what that means is you ain't got your shit together.
What does that mean?
Straight up, you ain't got your shit together.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so I can tell this is going to be one of those videos that's just going to have me all heated. So clearly this is a girl who's been told that she's beautiful. Because look, let's be real. She's not an ugly girl. I mean, I don't know what her body looks like, but it's easy to see why she ain't got a man. She is argumentative. She does have a funky ass attitude, and she definitely has some narcissistic tendencies.
I don't know what that means. It still has no context.
What that means is you don't have stability. Okay, you don't have stability. You don't have a home of your own. You have a roommate. Your brother lives in the next room. Okay, you living with your brother. Your bros are there.
These are men you've dated?
These are men that I have dated, yes.
You had a relationship with them?
Yes.
Did it get to the intimate level?
Yes.
So you'll date a man, have sex with a man, but you won't submit to him.
Right. Because that's how he gets your ass, your dumb ass, right? So you'll suck a man's you'll spread your legs open for him, but you won't submit to him because he's not on your level, because he doesn't have it like this. Then what the hell are you? If you lower yourself to that man's standards, then what does that make you? Either that makes you weak, or it says you ain't all that you think you are.
I do, but I feel like
but why are you having sex with a man who doesn't have his shit together? You knew that before you did all that.
Notice the wry smile, because that's the he got me smile. Oh, I didn't think of that shit, Kevin. Sorry, bro. Yeah, let me go back here, collect my shit, and get up out of here, because you got me.
because sometimes
I'm pointing out is you date men. We all pick who we date.
But can I answer your question, please?
You've already answered it.
I didn't. You asked me why am I having sex with someone who doesn't have their shit together? So let me answer it, please.
No. You pick the man you date.
So you asked me a question.
You pick the man you date.
That's not fair. So listen, sometimes it's more about.
See, this is the way this is going to go.
You have a connection. This is
the way this is going to go.
So, 7 minutes into this video, I think everybody watching this video can see why she don't have a man. She's talking over him. She's not submissive at all. She's argumentative. She's combative. She's very narcissistic. She's all about herself. And she thinks she's above other people. You're talking about men who aren't at your level, but you're still. So what does that make you? It makes you lame. It makes you just as weak as you say they are.
It's going to go this way because I'm trying to run the show. I know the questions I'm asking. It's not about being.
But you're not letting me answer the question.
Okay.
Oh, snap. I'm going to freeze this frame. But remember how she started off? Oh, Kevin, thanks for letting me on the show. I'm so happy you let me on. But how many videos have we seen where they start off so sweet, but then you get to see what they really are? 10 minutes into the video, you get to see what they really are. And you quickly find out this is why you don't have a man. You haven't learned to fix your goddamn attitude. That's why your ass is single. That's why no high value man is fucking you. And even if they do, you're only good for one night. For one night. Because ain't nobody fucking your funky ass attitude.
Answer the question.
Okay, look here, lady. It's about to end up really bad. I'm going to be honest. I don't think you really want to do that. Because you come on here trying to get some information to find out something, and I asked you what your flaws are. You already shown that you're not introspective enough to even understand what's going on. You said the problem is I can't submit to a man who don't have his shit together. But you chose to date somebody who didn't have his shit together. You chose to have sex with somebody and have his shit together. So you can't say I'm not going to submit to somebody that I chose.
Crickets.
But also, at the same time, you didn't let me answer your question, which I would really love to. And also, not only for you, but for the audience.
I'm okay with the audience.
I'm okay too. I don't think we really need to hear your bullshit. Anyway.
Can I please answer the question? I'm trying to submit to you right now and answer the question. So, like I was saying, sometimes as humans, we connect with people, okay? Like on a vibe. We call it vibes now. You catch the vibe, and sometimes you might really have a certain vibe with someone who is so strong and so connective that he might so we might be there on that level of connection and chemistry. But he has shit that he needs to get together, and I might be a step above where he's at, okay? So I'm a homeowner, I have cars, I have a good career, and me and him connect with personalities and the chemistry and the sex, okay? But he is not where I would like him to be, maybe financially.
Got it. You're just better than he is, right? You can suck his dick and you can fuck him, but you're better than he is, right? We got it. Chad is waiting for you. Pookie is waiting for you, and I cannot wait for you to meet them because you're gonna get broke up just like the rest of them, baby. Just like the rest of them.
What's that mean? Time out?
Yeah, because everything you just said, I don't know what you think. If you can have your cars and everything, we don't care about any of that.
Mm-hmm.
My question is this: why can't you deal with a man? Why can't you pick a man who has his shit together up front?
I can. That's what I go for. But like,
they don't want me, Kevin. That's the reason. Say that shit. They don't want me, Kevin.
Why can't you get a man who has his shit together up front?
I do. I have a lot of options. I mean, I'm dating.
Ma'am, I asked you about your flaws
My flaws.
weakness, and you said I can't submit to a man who's don't have his shit together. And all you did is basically explain the fact that if you can get with a man who ain't got his shit together, you got time to get with a man who does have his shit together. The question is, will he pick you?
I'm picking who I vibe with, and the nigga I vibe with be the broke ones.
Ooh, look how quick things change. Remember how she started off, and now look at her. This is why you can't get quality men, because they don't want your ass. That's it. So this should be a lesson to a whole bunch of beautiful women out there that see this video. It all starts with the looks, but if you ain't got more than that, baby, you ain't getting nowhere. You are getting nowhere.
Baby, who I vibe and connect with on a chemistry level, they don't be there. They don't match up as of right now. They're not connecting. They're not there.
What makes you think a man who's there wants to connect with a woman who calls men's niggas?
Ow!
And talks about vibes.
You're right. I need to work on my language. You know what? You had a very valid point there.
That's what you got from that?
Yes. I needed to hear that. Yes. You're right.
So in other words, men who are at that level, would they pick you?
No.
You're right. And I appreciate this.
What does it matter? So someone has to have a home for you to submit to them?
I would like an independent, stable person as my partner.
Stable meaning what?
Stable meaning they have their own home, they have their own vehicle, they can afford a meal, they're not on assistance. That is what
You mean an adult?
stability.
That sounds like an average adult.
Yeah, I would like an
But ma'am, let's cut to the chase. You're trying to say that you want somebody who's stable, but you describe what we call a luxury lifestyle. You own several cars. You said I own my home, right?
I am a homeowner.
Okay.
Yes.
You're paying for it, or you own the home?
I own the home.
Mm-hmm. Where did you go to school?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Where? What university?
Cleveland State.
What's your degree in?
Business.
Business what?
Business administration.
And what year did you graduate?
17.
17? What's your career?
I'm doing a little bit of everything.
She taking way too long to answer these questions. I'm calling Cap. I'm calling Cap right now. I'm calling Cap. She lying. She lying. You ain't shit.
What's your career or your profession?
Well, I run 2 different bars right now.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
General manager at 2 different bars. And I make good money.
You run 2 bars?
I do.
How long have you been? You're a general manager at 2 bars?
Yes.
And you graduated with a business what degree?
Administration.
What kind of car do you own?
It's a Jeep. A Jeep Compass.
What's the other one?
I also have a Nissan Rogue.
And you own the house outright?
I own my house. I bought it when I was 24.
Okay, because this is where math comes into play, right? You're 26 years old. This video was made in 2021. She graduated in 2017, right? She bought the house when she was 24. Y'all work with me. Do the math. Where'd the money come from? Even if you are making all that money right now, you own 2 cars, and you're saying you bought your house outright. You're not making payments. How is that possible? How did you get that much money unless you inherited it? Maybe, you know what? Let me keep watching. Right now, I'm calling Cap, though.
And I'm 26.
Where'd the money come from?
My jobs.
Definitely Cap. It don't add up. The math ain't math, and you couldn't make that much money managing a couple of bars. Even if you made good money, you couldn't make enough money to be buying a house and 2 cars outright. Cap. Everything you done said is garbage. Everything you said from this point on, everything you said before is just bullshit.
My jobs. I bartend, and I also am the general manager.
You graduated in 2017, so that was it. You've also been out of school for 4 or 5 years. You made enough money.
My credit is good. It was mainly off of
credit.
credit.
Good credit, but you made enough money to buy a home?
Does credit have to, if you bought it outright, what the credit have to do with it? It don't have nothing to do with credit. You're paying cash.
Good credit, but you made enough money to buy a home in a 2-year period?
Yes. Is that shocking?
If you say you own the deed, yeah.
Really? I mean, do you think I'm lying or something?
Yes, I think you're lying. There is no or something. I think you're lying.
Something?
Oh no, ma'am, I'm asking
It
you.
was mainly off of
Excuse
credit.
me,
I
excuse me,
only
excuse
put
whoa, 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 whoa,
to be
whoa.
to be
No, because you
totally to
don't,
be
see, when you hear me talking, due respect, ma'am, you're supposed to stop. You can't, I don't know why women think you're gonna talk over a man or through a man. See, if men were to do that, it will come down to a fight.
really a fight, a physical fight, or
Yes, because you're trying to overtalk someone.
And now you're trying to deflect, and it's not gonna work. You're just a liar. Everything you said is bullshit.
That means you're trying to dominate a conversation. Why do you think that's acceptable to try to overtalk a man? Because you heard me talking.
um
And you're laughing, but again,
yeah, because it's comical to me.
I bet you'll see it on replay. It's comical to you to think that you dating men who can't get their shit together, but look at the way you talk and the way you're acting. And I ask you, can you get with a man at that level? Because this aggressive kind of domineering behavior.
Am I being aggressive?
What do you think? Do you think your voice is bigger than mine? Is it deeper than mine? Then why are you trying to
No,
overtalk
absolutely
me when
not.
I
I am
speak?
a woman.
But
Why
again,
would my
when I
voice?
talk, you're still trying to raise your voice and get higher.
Am I being aggressive? And now you want to have this soft voice like you, all soft and feminine and pure? No, we already saw what you are. We already saw you. You full of shit.
Well, I'm a woman, and my voice can definitely not be
You're
deeper than
female.
yours.
You're female. You're female. I'll give you that one. And the issue is, again, man.
Oh, so you don't agree that I am
I
a
don't
woman?
know you, but I'm telling you.
So I'm not a woman. I'm a female.
You're woman, female, lady, different things. But what I'm telling you is, what I'm seeing is, you said it yourself. Men have told you you're aggressive.
They told me that I am what?
Aggressive.
No.
That's what you said earlier. In any event, the issue that I'm saying, is, like anybody else is saying, is you don't even know what's going on with you.
So what would you suggest for me?
Therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy. We attract what we are.
We attract who we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a lot of therapy, a whole bunch of therapy. Why are you sleeping with bums? Why are you sucking bums? Why are all these men that you feel like you're above, but why you them? And why can't you get the quality of man that you think you're supposed to be with? Why can't you get that man? Because you ain't what you think you are. You ain't a quality woman. That's why you can't get that man. That's why. I know it's hard for you to grasp. I know the concept is tough for you, but those men don't want your ass.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, do respect your money and everything else. That matters not to us.
So what do you suggest that I change or that I do to get a man that I deserve and that who also deserves me?
Change your ass attitude. Period. Get over yourself and understand that there's thousands of you, better looking women than you even. Thousands. And for the kind of man you think you deserve, because you ain't earned shit. I don't know why you think you deserve it. The kind of man you think you deserve, there's thousands of you. He has choices, and I promise you, most of his choices are way better than what you have to offer, because you ain't got shit to offer.
I believe
What do you mean a man that you deserve?
What do I mean by a man that I deserve?
Mm-hmm.
A good man. What I'm asking is, based off of what you've heard from me and what I've provided the information about me, what do you think that I need to do in order for me to be satisfied in a good relationship? What do you think that I need to do, or what do I need to change about myself?
How tall are you?
Huh?
Every time, huh? Because you know it's coming. And as soon as he hit them with that, they know what it is. So they know exactly what it is. Huh? You heard him. You heard him. Because you know what the next question is.
Huh?
How tall are you?
How old am I?
How tall are you?
I am 5'4" and I weigh 200 pounds.
Isn't it amazing how she weighs 200 pounds exactly? Not 203, not 210, not 220 or 215, but 200 pounds exactly somehow, right? As if that plays no part in why she can't get a top high value man. 200 pounds, 5'4".
So I'm thick.
It's not thick. That's obese.
Okay.
I'm 6'4" and you weigh as much as me. That's not thick, it's obese.
You want my measurements?
I don't care, it's obese. More than a 30 BMI is obese, man. 5'4", 200 pounds is larger than the average running back.
You want to be a running back?
I said 5'4", 200 pounds is average larger than the average running back, height, weight adjusted.
Okay.
So now you're trying to deflect again. Yeah, we know what it is. She came here and she came in here with all of this shit, talking all this shit about how great she was and everything she had. But in the end, as usual, you find out she ain't shit. And she knows that she don't have shit to offer. And the high value men that she want, they don't want her. They don't want a 5'4", 200 pound woman. They'll smash her, but they're not keeping. And one with a mouth like hers, one with a funky ass attitude like hers, you're not keeping that kind of woman. An average man won't try to keep that kind of woman.
And calling it thick is a problem.
Okay.
I'll tell you why it's a problem, because it's unhealthy. That's number one. Number two, you say deserve. What do you want to be married?
Yes.
You want children?
I don't have children. I like to
So
plan
do you
my
want children?
children. Yes, I want to plan them with my husband.
How many kids would you like to have? How many kids would you like to have?
I definitely believe that I am a boy mom, so I would like one son. But my max would be 3 kids.
How many kids would you like to have?
3 would be my max.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're married and pregnant with the first kid?
I would like to be a stay-at-home mom.
What'd your mother do for a living?
My mother is a nurse.
What'd your father do for a living?
My father was never involved.
Okay. What'd your grandmother do for a living?
She was also a nurse.
What'd your grandfather do for a living?
He was not involved either.
There we go again. That single parent, that single mom, single parent home where the daughter doesn't have a father in her life, doesn't learn how to respect men, doesn't learn how to talk to men with respect, doesn't learn how to treat men with respect, and you see how it turns out, right? And now you got a bad attitude towards men because your mama never told you, hey, don't do what I did. Gentlemen, avoid women like this. Avoid the trap. In the beginning, I thought, well, hey, she's good looking. She might be all right. But as soon as she opened her mouth, you get to see what she's really about.
Were you raised to be a stay-at-home wife?
I'm sorry?
Were you raised to be a wife?
Nah.
Well, what it sounds like is, from what I just said, it sounds like I was raised to be a single mother, but that's not what I want.
That's not what I asked. I asked, were you raised to be a wife?
Yes. I mean, my mom definitely raised me and my sister to be women, respectful women.
You can't even listen right.
She raised us as ladies, young ladies.
I said a wife.
Yes, I was raised to be a wife. Yes.
No.
Do you disagree?
Yes.
I'm asking questions, man. You say your mom wasn't a wife, but she raised you to be a wife. How did she raise you to be a wife? What did she tell you, train you, show you that you need to do for a man?
Well, she definitely taught us how to take care of ourselves as women. And she definitely taught us how to take care of a home. I would say she definitely raised us to be independent women. And it was never, you know.
Ma'am, the question I asked is, what did your mother raise you to train you to do for a?
And I'm answering it, if I may.
Young lady, I don't know who you're dealing with. I'm really trying with you. But I will tell you this the last time. It's going to end real bad if you keep doing that.
Why?
I don't know how Kevin Samuels did it. I've already cussed this girl out in my mind 20 times. How the hell did Kevin Samuels do all these interviews with these ratchet ass how did he do all these interviews with these ratchet ass women, these ghetto fab women who thought they was the shit and wasn't shit? Kevin, shout out to you. Rest in peace, Godfather. I don't know how you did it, brother, but I just could not have done what you did. Thanks for leaving the videos. Thanks for doing the interviews. But I couldn't have done it because she would have left. I would have hung up on her. I would have cussed her ass out and I would have hung up on her a long time ago. Anyway, let's finish the video.
Because I don't play that.
You don't play what? I don't want to play either.
When I ask and I say something, that's what it is.
Okay.
And you're going to talk if I may. No, I'm asking. At the end of the day, ma'am, you're not answering the question. You weren't raised to be a wife. You were raised to be an independent woman. Fine. But then you want to be a housewife. But you're not. Yes. You weren't raised to be a wife, but alone a housewife.
So what was I raised to be?
What you are.
Which is an independent woman?
Independent, modern woman.
So I cannot be a wife? I can't be a housewife?
No.
Why is that?
Because the men who can afford housewives want housewives. They don't want independent women. See, men who can afford to have a housewife get to pick. And they want women who were raised to know what to do for a man.
Okay.
So you can want it, but you got to get a man who can provide it.
So I was raised.
You have to get a man to. You can want it, but it doesn't matter if you can't get a man who can provide it.
So
who wants to give it to you?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you think, in your opinion, that I am someone who cannot be a housewife based upon what I told you?
You damn right I think so.
I've already answered that question, yes.
I can be?
No.
In your opinion?
No.
And why is that?
For the second and the last time. Who gets to pick? Men or women? Who gets to pick? You're talking about being a housewife.
So you're answering my question with a question.
That means a man would have to be able to provide for you and 3 kids the lifestyle that you're talking about.
Okay.
How much money would a man need to make? How much would a man need to make?
Before you hang up on me, I just recognized you. You're not answering my question.
All right, get the my show. This is what I want you to know. These big, loudmouth, aggressive, they get mad because they can't have what they want. No. Housewife. You're a jump off.
And that's it. That's it. You're good for one night. That's it. You got a bad attitude. You're big. You're 200 plus pounds. 200 plus pounds. That big. 200 plus pounds. I don't care what you have. No good man, no high value man cares what you have. Not even most average men don't even care what you have. You're 200 plus pounds. You're not a housewife. You're aggressive. You run your mouth. Nobody wants to be with a woman like you. That is why you don't have a ring on this thing. I could not have done what Kevin Samuels did. I could not have done it. I know it. Shout out to him again. You know what it is. Leave your comments below. You know I'll read them. I said everything during the video. I have nothing else to say about this video. She was full of cap. From the moment she started to the moment she finished, she was just capping. Period. Nothing else to say. If you like this video, you know what to do. I got a whole bunch of other videos that you can check out too. They're just as good, if not better, so check those out as well. My name is Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad. I'll see you in 2 more days. Until then, deuces. I'm out.